It's me, Natalia, here at the Killmonday Games account TikTok. Yes, I'm gonna just wait here with you guys. Wait a little bit longer until the time goes, like a few minutes. How are you doing? We are here today to celebrate 1 year more of Fran Bow being alive. It has been 6 years since we released the game. I mean, tomorrow is 6 years. We released on the 27th of August in 2015. So yes, we're here now, many years after. What a journey! And we wanted this year, like, to kind of do something, you know, like more directed towards you guys, the fans. We have been checking out this week a lot of beautiful art about Fran Bow, and we have been very, very happy about your response. So yes, I'm gonna go around and check out who is here in the live today. We have Sabrina. Hello, Sabrina. And Rosalind. Isaac Martinson. Isaac is my husband. We made Fran Bow together, and the whole Killmonday, of course. Shilde Puppy, Captain Svan, Dark Coconut, Shiolin Queen, hello, Annie 8631, and Mini Beanie, Mauricio de la Vega 71, Lesbians for Ashley, Devon Deron TV, hello everybody, Seth Trashy Panda, hello. I really like your name. Trashy Panda. So yes, I'm super happy to see you guys here. And like I said, we have this week been like enjoying a lot of your fan arts, and we even had like this cosplay interview, and we were like super mind blown with all the backgrounds. Have you checked it out? It's in our website right now if you want to go in there after the live, of course. But yeah, it has been very, very like super nice to see everything, and yeah. But today, as promise, I'm gonna be sharing some news of Fran Bow. There are some news about the consoles and some other stuff, and even some other stuff. So yes, we're gonna get doing. In we cause. Right now I'm showing my Fran Bow cosplay. Wow, that's amazing! Please send us a picture when you're ready. We like I said, we love to see what you guys doing. It's like always incredible. Just gonna shake it a thing over here. So yes, it's the music okay in the background? You hear something? So yes, I have my like this celebration drink, and I wanted to say cheers to the entire Killmonday team, and especially to my husband, because yeah, a long time ago we made this game together, and as you may know, we didn't know how to do games when we started to make Fran Bow. So it has been a very, very amazing journey. I don't know, I was like a dreaming artist before I started to making games, and now we're here, and it's just a very like a fairy tale, you know. I just feel so thankful for everything. So cheers for Fran Bow 6 years, cling cling and everything. Yeah, I'm gonna drink some for you guys. Yikes forever. Yes, I'm And here I have my mini Mr. Midnight that I made myself. So he makes me company right now because I'm a little shy, you know. So I get all sweaty and nervous in front of you guys. So yes, Cosa Kid says, love the shirt. Thank you. This is a very old one of Fran Bow. Look, we have the Fran Bow logo in the back. I don't know if you can see some. Yeah. But this one was like one of the first t-shirts that came out. So there's just a few around the world. And this is one of those. This is not even mine. This is Isaac. I took it from his clothing. I wanted to look cool today for you guys. So yes. Well, we have a question here. Star Trek's Mittens. Do you ever be making Fran Bow plushies? Let me tell you, sweetie, that is one of my dreams, to have plushies of all my baby's characters. But there's one thing, it's so difficult. It's very difficult to do the plushies, and we have been trying to, you know, work with other people. You have seen the Little Misfortune plushie maybe, and yeah, I'm working with Jen at the moment. She's really talented, and she's helping me to get my ideas, you know, into reality. But the truth is that I'm also creating video games, and that is really a lot of work already. So yeah, I'm trying to balance my life, so that's why kind of the merchandise coming out a little bit slower. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe 2022 has other ways for us to, you know, come up with these awesome merchandise that, yeah, like you see here, I just do stuff for myself, you know, and yeah, but that will be very cool to have in the future. Like I said, I will love myself to have something there. So do you have another question? Otherwise I will go and jump into what I want to be sharing. Or you want to ask me something else? Yes, Hannah Goes is asking about the PlayStation, yes, consoles. More misfortune. She's not. Yes. But yeah, so let me talk about the consoles. Let me tell you the story of the consoles, my friends, about Fran Bow. Story time with Natty, and the and the hard work of doing a game again. So listen to me, guys. This is very important, so you can share the worth if anybody asks around. So the main game, Fran Bow, took 3 years to make, just Isaac and I, right? That was the game that we released in 2015. 2016 went, we were still like shocked because we did a game. We worked 3 years, so we were like in a very unbalanced moment in our lives. Then 2017 came, and we started to make the game Different Galaxy, and we spent 1 entire year making a game that it's never happened. So we're 2018. That's when we decided to make Little Misfortune, and also to start porting Fran Bow to a new engine, because the first engine that we made it on is not really, I mean, it's not that good compatible with the technology right now. So we needed to make it to another engine, all right? So we started to make that, and we realized that it took time. We thought it's gonna go easy breezy because we knew the game. So we had in the beginning Alexandra that was like starting to work on the port. Alexandra wanted to then leave Killmonday and do other stuff with her life, and then came Anton. Anton started to work on the port of Fran Bow. And he was like super duper, but having some issues with a program that we're using for the port that was Adventure Creator. and because we wanted to do some other stuff there, and yeah, we were like having issues technically. But Anton was like fighting and fighting, and he did came a long way on the porting of the game, because like I said, it's like making the whole game again, you know. But then we needed help to finish some stuff with Little Misfortune. So Anton was so good at programming that we needed him instead in Little Misfortune. So Fran Bow kind of stayed there a little bit with, you know, alone in the dark. Nobody cared that much about the port that time, when we were like super busy with Little Misfortune and all this, the final details, all right? So after that, Anton kind of was really tired of working on the port, because I'm gonna tell you the truth, it's not fun, all right? It's like copy paste a lot of information, and yes, it's not a fun job, all right? So that's the truth. And with the time, then we got Robin. Robin is now, he's like in the last, it's like putting like the little details, you know, like one little pixel to the right, to the left, that kind of detail we are now. So we are kind of very close to be done. And Robin is also very he's tired of this project as well, but it's very nice to see it coming to an end. So it's we really wanted to have this project at the end of this year, but yeah, things happen. We are people, we are not machines, and sometimes we need to take time apart from some projects that really makes us, you know, just too tired. But yeah, we're coming close, and I can't wait to have Fran Bow on consoles. It's gonna be so cool. It feels really nice to play, you know, with more controls and all that. So, and also that part, it has been complicated, you know, to make it from the point and click to the map to the controls. So yeah, that's the story of the Fran Bow port. But it's gonna happen, and yes, it's gonna come to PlayStation and Xbox and Nintendo Switch. That's our main goal, so you know. And we are going to let you know a date when we really feel like, all right, this is like the original one, and even with some fixes, you know, there and there. So yes, I hope I hope this story time makes sense to you guys. Game development is really complex, and it has so many things, you know, and that happen all the time. I mean, one day you cannot work because maybe it's like your computer is not just being nice to you, or the programs are just crashing all the time, and then other days you are like doing a lot. So it's very organic, you know. So yes, Bewitch asked, what engine do you guys use? We are using now Unity 3D, and Fran Bow was made on Game Maker, which is a very good tool if you are starting with video games. But yeah, Unity now, it's for us, you know, a little bit more stable engine, so it feels really nice. Fran Bow and Little Misfortune music is amazing. Thank you so much, Lesbians, for Ashley. That's the music of Isaac, and Isaac is maybe on the chat, I don't know. Yes, I guess so. Unity can be so frustrating sometimes, but it can do a lot, says Bewitch. Yes, I hear you. it can give a lot of issues, yes, and sometimes you just have to start, you know, shut it down and start how you call it? Have you tried turning off and on again? That's the deal with Unity, and then you get everything fixed. Oh, sorry, a little gas came out of my mouth. So yes, but that's the deal with the port. So we are working every day. I mean, Robin is mostly and he is carrying that heavy thing, and I hope he's done soon because he needs vacations from it. Yes, it's gonna go okay with him. Alright. Story about Killmonday Game's name, please ask Rabilos. Oh, that's a good one, thank you. About the Killmonday's name, well, it's kind of cool because when Isaac and I were we were starting to make like tiny games, you know, just trying out if, okay, can we code this, can we create art for this and music, like really in the beginning. And we needed to come up with a name for our company, and we were like, okay, but it has to be something that we really are passionate about. And there's two things about this world that Isaac and I are very like annoyed about, and it's this like cage like sort of life that we need to have in order to, you know, have jobs or stuff like that. And the schools and everything is so square, instead of letting us, you know, be the greatest beings of all, because we are free to experiment and, you know, go towards that we are very passionate about, instead of going to school like many years or working in works that we don't like. And yes, we were hating always Monday because it was only weekends when we get to do, like, you know, be the artists we wanted to be, the rebels that we wanted to be, and the people that wanted to change the world, you know. And then when you went back to the weekdays, there was everything not like that anymore. So yes, we wanted to kill Monday, and that's who we are. You'll see. That's our biggest plan. Alright, but with love. So there you have the story of Killmonday. But yeah, we were having so much fun making games that it felt almost meaningless, you know, to go back to other works. It was just, yeah, for the money, almost, always. I play Little Misfortune 8 times because I show all my friends. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you, Butch Lesbian. That's so cool. I really thankful for you guys sharing the worth of our games. As you see, we are not maybe that, you know, our games are cozy babies that need love. Yes. Wait, this thing closed up and I need to see a thing here. So, alright guys, are you ready for something else? How did you have the initial idea of Fran Bow? User quiz. I use something. Thank you. The initial idea of Fran Bow. That was, I mean, Fran Bow is a lot of connected to my personal experiences, right? But the initial idea happened a long time before Fran Bow was made. It was like 12 years before Fran Bow was made. I was making, no, not that much. I'm over saying stuff. Maybe a few years before Fran Bow. But I wrote a story about this girl that had this cat named Mr. Midnight. And it was meant to be a stop motion animation, and we did work about 6 months in this stop motion animation with Isaac also. I was doing all the props and the animation, and Isaac was helping me with all the technical part of making this short film. And then we were, like I said, I worked making dolls and all that about 6 months, and we made a few tests. And then we had this place where we had all the material, and one day when we went there to record some more, it was like everything was destroyed. Somebody got into that workplace and destroyed my dolls, and the setting was, you know, it would mean to remake everything, and I was not I was not like, no, I couldn't do that again. I mean, I was working very hard for 6 months, and yeah, so I kind of gave up that story and the short film. So when it came up the time that we were going to make a game, then I had this story, but I wanted to make it differently because I've been living like other things through the years. So yeah, I mean, I was sad, but at the same time I'm so happy that that happened, because yeah, my life maybe could be in another way, you know. Maybe I never got into games if I just tried to make the animation path, you know. So somehow I'm thankful for that person, or I don't know who made that, but thank you. Now I'm happy. Look what I'm done. But yeah, I was still like pretty young back. I was like 20, 23, 24 like that when that happened. Yes, but and yeah, and we started to make games when we were 28, like something like that, or 29. I think it was 28. I don't remember really the how old I was, but yes. So I'm gonna show you guys another little surprise that I have. So I've been working since like a year or two with a Fran Bow book, right? The lore of Fran Bow. And we first tried to make the Little Misfortune book because it felt a little easier, because we wanted to do it more like a picture book, right? With very little text, mostly to get the art of the game out there. But Fran Bow, I really wanted to get into the lore and with more stories and all that. So the book is almost complete. I mean, we have the entire book in a mock-up already, and it's looking great. I have some pictures. You want to see, guys? You want to see? You want to see? The book right now, it's about 140 pages or something like that. And it's gonna have stories, like, you know, that some of the stories, like in the first chapter with the king, you know, with the boy that you get the cane. We are kind of getting into those stories in a more beautiful way, and then we have lore, and yeah. But let me show you. I have it here in my computer, in my tiny computer. I'm just gonna show you some pictures because I don't want to spoil you the whole thing. What's going on? So there's like one page of the book. You see, we're gonna have like very beautiful art made just especially for it. That's one of the mock-up picture pages, and here we have like a biography of Fran Bow. So you're gonna get to know a little bit more deeper about her as well. And for example, here we have a page where we go into the King's Sword, the story of it. So we're gonna go through also, you know, like how this character looks at these stories and all that. So it's gonna have like different parts of the game itself. And then we're gonna separate the book in the different chapters, like you see, also with very beautiful hand-drawn art. And then we're gonna have like this if you remember, the black and whites also, but we're gonna have it like more in a old style book, you know. So yes, we're very happy. But I'm just gonna show you these 3 pages. I'm gonna be really not showing you that much. Because yeah, I don't want to spoil you guys, but this is gonna come out in a hard book, you know, like a real book, and then we'll see if we're gonna do also like a digital version of it with the game in the consoles, and you know, like a package and maybe some new wallpapers and all that. So we are super happy with this. The entire text is done, and that's kind of one of the most difficult parts, so we are really happy. So yes, now this was made for the most by Elsa. You remember Elsa? Maybe she has been working in Fran Bow for a few years, but now she's studying, but she came back a little while to help me to finish the book, I mean the mock-up. Now we need to finish some pictures and all that, but yeah, it's not gonna take that long time, you know, to finish it. So some things are going forward, you know. But yeah, so that's one. Let me see here. That's one at least of the beautiful things that I wanted to show you, like a surprise. So yay, surprise! I'm gonna definitely be signing the books of Fran Bow, and yes, it's gonna be really fun. Did anyone recognize you in public for being the creator of Fran Bow and Little Misfortune? Actually, yes. I had a few times where I was like sitting on cafes or stuff like that, and people will come and, you know, ask me for an autograph and stuff like that. You feel really strange, like, oh, okay, thank you. But it's really cool. It feels like, I don't know, strange, but cool. So, Raymai 4N, will you do after ending of Fran? I'm still waiting for Galaxy Cat. Yes, you know, the new game will have a lot of the lore that we made for Galaxy Cat. So you'll know. But yeah, Gebon Nautis says, can you say fancy? Yes, I can say fancy. Are you ready? Open your ears to receive the beautiful song. Fancy! So there you go. But yeah, I'm really happy about the book, so whee! Amazing, right? Amazing. We and that will be like our second book, which is crazy. In September we're having the release of the Little Misfortune book, so you know. Yes. Then we had talked already about the consoles, and you heard the story behind it and the drama of Anton and Robin and me and the engines, and also you heard about the Fran Bow book, and you saw also the beautiful pictures that we are making for it. I do have a project that failed. All right, so I want to share with you my failure today as well. I'm never like, hey, you know, afraid of failing, because when you fail, at least you know that you try. Yeah, right? But yeah, this one got me a little bit sad, because I was, you know, trying to make this like for a long time, and at the end it didn't work. And it's about the figurines, the Fran Bow figurines. I'm gonna show you here. I just got a box actually, and you see here? So I even went to like Stockholm and everything to make this stuff, and at the end it didn't really work. I'm just gonna open up here. And we'll see what happens, right? But yeah, why is this a failure? Is because it didn't work. It worked like halfway, and it wasn't the idea. But yeah, let's see. So you see, this is Remor, made in resin, out of my own, I made a while back like these figurines, right? This looks like pretty nice in camera, but when you get into it, then you get like a lot of details that didn't really work, right? So here's, I mean, it's pretty awesome. Maybe I'm gonna give them away. What do you say? Those that are okay. Maybe we can do a giveaway. You want to? I can paint them and send them to the winners. But yeah, this is kind of my failure. My failure! My failure! Oh my god, they're pretty cool anyways. Look at them. Look at them! Okay, let me see if there's something else in this box. So, yeah, look, let's see. What can I do with this? Look. So there, I made also a figurine of Fran holding Mr. Midnight. So here you see a copy of Mr. Midnight. I think it's too bright. There. It's very, very like bright. So yeah. But yeah, these were like made by hand, and then we made like copies to make them in resin, you know. And yes, then we have. I made also I made Fran holding her knife as well. So we have the little knife here. See? I made also that by hand, and then a copy. Alright. It's okay, I'm gonna grab it later. So yes, let's see. It sucks a little bit to see this, but yeah. Then we have, yeah, 2 more of these. Oh, this one is not that good. You see, it's like it came out like weird, and yeah. So sad that didn't work. But look, oh, this is very heavy. I think it has like tons of more babies. What I'm gonna do with 4 dreamers at home now? They're gonna haunt my dreams. Anyway, and he was carrying a cage, and the cage was impossible to make, you know? So, Lesbian Ashley, do you have any advice for people who wanna make indie scary games? Well, the only thing that I know is that if you have like an idea and you want to do it, really do it, just, you know, it's up to oneself to begin where it suits us better, right? Not everybody will start a company like I did, because I'm like myself, but I'm gonna give you the advice that I give to myself. Life, it's kind of anything you want to make out of it, right? The rules that are made in society are just a creation of ourselves. We made them, right? We made all the rules that there are. So at the end, there are no rules. I never, this is maybe not the best to say, but it's the reality. I never finished high school, all right? Because I felt like it wasn't for me. I never finished because I like to learn more stuff that was available out there, you know? I was reaching out for other stuff. So that's the first. I never end high school. Even though I never end high school, I managed to go to high school. To college, because kind of I could go around the system somehow. They liked my animation so much that they didn't care that I didn't end high school. And then I got a job while I was studying as an animator because I was out there, you know, I was showing my stuff. Look at my animation, I'm good at this, so hire me. And I got it. So that's kind of my approach for everything in life. Nobody will tell you, go this way because this is the best way to go. You have to make your own way to manage this life, all right? You want to make games? Start looking around for the tools you feel are for you. I use, for example, Photoshop to draw, and I use Word to write, and Isaac uses Unity and GitHub, and Essie uses a lot of 3D programs that Maya and stuff like that, and everybody uses stuff that they work for them. The most important is that you just go for it, and if you fail, whatever, you know, you at least tried. And that's kind of the approach that it's gonna make you so much happier. Life, it's really like shitty sometimes. You're gonna have good days, other bad days, so go for what you want, really. And the rules, fuck them. Oh, I'm getting bad at this, bad words. So that's kind of what I can say, you know, but yeah, reach out to people that make games that are in your same level, you know, trying to get into, are kind of curious about it. You can also check out if there's schools near to you. It's more and more popping everywhere, you know, and there's also schools that you can have, you know, in other countries. There's many people coming to Sweden, for example, to study, and when it comes to video games. And yeah, like I said, you can do your way, your own. Isaac and I are like, we are learning all the time. We never cease, you know, we never say we're done. No, that's never gonna happen. So that's our way, you know. But yeah, Natalia's room is 120% pink. Yes, so what? I like pink. I like pink and black and red and green and yellow and blue. But pink made me feel very, very calm, so that's why I kind of decorated my room white and pink. So yeah, thank you for your notice. But yeah, did you hear what I say, guys? Are you okay with it? Anyway, I didn't get any feedback. So, but yeah, and yes, like I said, I show you my stuff here. Let me see if my old one's in with it. There's more stuff in here. Ah, my cage is here. Anyway, guys, this is one of those. There's more remnants. Where's Fran? Ah, look, here's Fran. I found her. Baby Fran. You see? These aren't that bad. Sweeties. Alright. Do I have anything else to share with you? Tag us please so we can see your creation, says Isaac. Yes, to whom? I want to see, please. You always has to tag us so we can see. If you've seen in our social medias, we tend to share fan arts, but we usually contact the artist to see if we can, you know. So we do it like with everybody involved. So, guys, I have another thing to show you or to tell you about. I think we have time. I think we have time for a few questions, actually, so you know. More? What's the hardest things in game development? Everything. Everything is hard, okay? I mean, it's like, it's so fun to make games, but you have to have a lot of patience, because kind of 100 things go wrong and then 2 of them are okay, and then you want to fix them and then those things get wrong again. But I think it's the hardest part is to get together all the pieces, you know, like, so it feels really, really cohesive and that makes sense, you know. And then there is like a bunch of technical stuff that always give something strange, like stairs and doors. That's kind of, especially now that we're working on 3D, because in 2D you have a lot more of I mean, you have more control. It's just 2-dimensional, right? But in 3D so much can go wrong, so it really makes it technically very, very difficult. Yes. So, as a girl wanting to enter the video game industry, it's really inspiring to see you. Thank you. Yes, thank you. I think there's more and more women in the game industry, and that's very awesome. I think we women and men, we see the world a little bit different sometimes when it comes, especially how our bodies are made. I'm gonna talk about hormones. I like to talk about hormones because, and neurotransmitters. You know why? Because we have so different levels of those depending on our system, because, you know, our genitalia and all that. But and our brains are also a little bit different in size and all that. So we kind of process information differently. So yes, the mix is good. It's good to have the mix, right? And yes, we're pretty cool, the women, so you know. What happened there? All right. Were you making a game with Benjamin? Is that going to have the same creepy vibe as others? Ask Sierra Mists. All right. It's time to answer stuff that are not Fran Bow related, I guess. So I think, I mean, yes, we're gonna keep having the creepy stuff. We love the creepy stuff. The creepy stuff, it's so cool to dig into, you know. So yes, I don't think we're gonna leave the creepy aside ever, and the weird and all that stuff. We're gonna have other things, and the creepy won't be like all the time maybe, but you know, like our games are a bit of a mix of everything, and that we are going to continue to have that approach. Yes, creepy and magic is a good mix, right? Yeah, it tastes good. Yes, we have more news, yes, and thank you. That flower girl, it's pushing me here because she's leaving soon. So are you ready for the last news? But this is I'm breaking the rules here, right? Because we shouldn't say this, but I'm gonna do it because why not? And I hope it makes you a little bit excited, right? So we are working in a secret thing, and maybe you have seen in a previous video on our YouTube that we have been working on a secret thing. And the secret thing is we are doing a DLC for Fran Bow! Yes. We are doing chapter 6, The Keeper of the Key. And we're gonna release it, of course, when we release the the version, the console version. Everything will come out at the same time. And yes, okay, I said it, oh my god, I said it! Isa gonna be so angry with me. No, I don't think so. But yes, it's gonna be more content of Fran Bow pretty soon, guys. I mean, we have been working a while with this, and we haven't been able to show you anything because we don't want to spoil. But yeah, tomorrow we're having like a video, and then we're just gonna show you there a very quick picture of it. So if you want to see it tomorrow. But yeah, like not the whole thing. Anyway, I don't want to say more. Bye bye. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, the DLC will be it's about Fran Bow, of course. We will keep seeing her, and it's gonna just be just after the 5th chapter. So it's the continuation, kind of. But we didn't want it to do like a Fran Bow, mostly because Fran Bow, it has another story. So this one, it was really needed to be done just to connect things also. So I think you're gonna get a lot of cool new stuff from there. I'm very excited, and I already crying a lot when writing the story, so you know. It's very cool. So I hope you are happy with the news, because it's gonna happen. Alright, I said it. Now I feel empty. I don't have more secrets to share with you guys. What I'm gonna do now? I'm gonna do another secret project. Yes, but yeah, it feels really cool, you know. Just the fact to go back to the story, you know, and kind of allow Fran to go through something new. It's really close to me, you know, and I'm happy that we waited, you know, because as the game itself from the beginning was so personal, I didn't want to write a story about it if I didn't feel like the need for it, you know, like something personal as well. And it happened a lot, and I think that also inspired for the story that we're gonna, you know, be sharing with you with this one. And yeah, it has gone a long time, but it's better later than never, right? Or how do you say? It's never late for never? It's never late for a new Fran Bow. That's the thing. So yes. Yes, that's kind of everything that I had to share with you guys today. I'm really happy that that we are here, and we have gone through a lot, and yes, we are expanding the universe of Fran Bow with the new game as well, and Little Misfortune, of course. The entire background is gonna be very cool. So I think the DLC will come out very, you know, in good time in between there. So yes, you seem happy. Yes, I am happy. It feels, I don't know, guys, I'm just living my dream. It's so weird and amazing, and a lot of that I owe it to you guys, so thank you very much. And I'm just very, very happy to be able to keep creating, you know. So yes, I'm a happy little lady. Are Fran Bow and Little Misfortune in the same universe? Yes, they are. There's just different times. But everything will come together sometimes. I'm the god, you know, of Killmonday games. so I do whatever I want. Alright, I'm getting crazy here. So yes, but this about colliding these two worlds has been like something so excited for Isaac and I to work on, you know, because we enjoy this very complicated storylines and lore stuff. So yes, they're cool. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go, guys. It's time with this song. You hear this song, guys? You hear it? Are we gonna dance to this song? This song is the last song in the game Fran Bow, when she's going to Idersta. You remember that? Flying on her fluffy palontras. So, say bye-bye, Mr. Midnight. Bye-bye to the friends, and thank you so much for being part of the live streaming here on TikToks. Thank you, and see you around. Share the news, guys. Tell everybody what we're doing at Killmonday Games, and that we're gonna change the world for the better with games and having fun with each other and enjoying each other. Okay?